Hey, what's up, good people? You already know to hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell if you are new to this page and come join Stock Up with Larry Jones. All right. We got a lot to talk about today. We are going to let you know what's happening in these markets, right? There's a lot going on with the tariffs. Let's just get right into it. But first, remember, tomorrow is CPI, Consumer Price Index. Okay, I was going to say Consumer Reports. All right, good people. So let's go right into it. Here we go. So listen. Oh yeah. That comes an hour before the market opens. So that's going to be 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. All right. So that's going to be an hour before the market open. Let's just keep it right there. Let's see what else is going on as these markets are absolutely mooning today off of the news that there was a pause. Now, a lot of you guys are saying, hey, that's not a deal, Larry. Why did you say it was a deal? I understand. I get it. The whole purpose of these videos is to help you make money and to get out of your feelings. We're going to deal with that in a minute. The U.S. and China on Monday agreed to suspend most tariffs. Now, remember, China is ahead. They're a day ahead, all right? I have a business that I deal with, and they are 12 hours ahead of where I am now, all right, in Beijing, China, all right? So, look, the U.S. and China on Monday agrees to suspend most tariffs on each other's goods in a move that shows a thawing of trade tension between the world's two largest economies. The deal means reciprocal tariffs between both countries will be cut to from 125 to 10. That's massive, all right? Remember, you and I pay these tariffs, good people. We have established that, all right? So 20% duties on Chinese imports related to fentanyl will remain in place, meaning total tariffs on China stands at 30% now and not like 145%, right? We had a very productive talks, and I believe that the venue here in Lake Geneva added great, he's just talking about the meeting that they had, Scott Bessent, okay? So that's what in Switzerland this weekend, right? It was actually Saturday. So you got to look at when this was posted. So what is going on in these indices, all right? The Dow right now, as we speak, is up over 1,000 points. 1,000 points. Just take a look at that while I take a sip. All right, 1,000 points, okay? So all right, we know that that's only 30 companies, Larry, or 30 to 34 companies, but the S&P 500 is up 170 points. We'll call that 3% that it's up. All right, we had a little cool off and then it proceeded to go up. Why did it proceed to go up? Because the president came out and actually had a press conference discussing the details of this 90-day pause, okay? I'm going to keep saying it. Get out of your feelings, all right? Because you're missing it. Okay? So look at this. The NASDAQ is up 4% to 731. You can see that. Just absolutely mooning, okay? So you guys know what's happening with my portfolios. You guys know that they're up. I'm not going to show you the biggest one because that's not what this is about. I'm going to tell you that whether you take the information I give you, some guys are on this platform just to be on this platform. Well, I got news for you. I'm too over that. I'm doing well. My stock is killing it. I have 9,000 days, positive 9,000. We had all got crushed. All of us got crushed, right, in these markets. But I've been having $8,000 positive days, $12,000 positive days, $28,000 positive days. And listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you learn anything from me or not from me. It doesn't make my pay go up or down. What YouTube is paying me for running these commercials is going to remain the same whether you take the information or not. But I'm not doing all of this study for you not to learn something from me, those of you that are new. I know we have a lot of smart people watching, and you guys just watch to say, amen, Larry. We're right there with you. Okay, so I've been telling you about Palantir. Even though Palantir took a dip here, right? Remember, Palantir earnings, boom, right? But look for the month, all right? I think the earnings were here, I'm sorry. But look for the month, good people, still up 27%, right? Look at year to date, still up 56%. Look at the year, still up 464%, all right? And so when I'm telling you about these, when they're at $10 in 2021, when we started really getting into it, I'm just trying to help you. And the reason I'm saying this is someone came in the comments, and I appreciate them. They said, Larry, I can't, you make me so mad, so mad sometimes. Then I said, why? I said, let me guess, you didn't buy when I was telling you to buy at the bottom. He said, nope, smiley face. And I appreciate that. And he was saying, I'm mad at you because I did not trust the process, okay? Trade the market that you're in, good people, and come get some of this money. Now, I've been talking about VUG, right? Which some people think are passive, right? But if you look over the last month, we're up 11% on an ETF, okay? So that's VUG. Let's look at the other ones that I've been telling you about. VTI, these are simple. We'll get to some more, all right? VTI, I'm sorry, that's VDI, okay? VTI, I want you guys to go down this path with me. Again, up 8% on VTI. Let's go to QQQ, okay? Invesco, QQQ, stock, tech heavy. Look at that, up 10%. This is just over the last month. Let's just stick to the day. Look at how much we are up for the day. And then Granny Strat, all right? All right, I keep saying Granny Strat, all right? GRNY, all right? Yeah, Granny Strat, Fun Strat, up 3% today. But look at what happened if we go over the 5-day. Look at Fun Strat. And this is what I've been trying to lead you guys towards. Fun Strat is up the equivalent over the month, right? Over the last 5 days, but over the month, look at that. Vanguard is killing it, but Fun Strat is outperforming them all. Now, this is 14%, guys, since Liberation Day. Okay, so this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is not easy. This is not easy. Listen to this. Just listen. Nobody said it was easy. I don't want to get striked. So it's not easy, good people. It's not easy. It's not easy. I get it, right? And so somebody also left a comment, and I love these comments. They were taking a jab. Hey, these are garbage stock you're talking about. Remember when I was telling you guys, I look for low cap stocks sometimes, and I look to see what's going on because it helps us tell a story. And so I want you guys to look at some of the ones I've been talking about, right? Now, let's go to my portfolio, okay? I took this morning. Some of them, it's actually higher. So let's look at Uber, right? We see Uber, look at how much I'm up in just a few days. Don't have a lot. But I've been talking about these low cap stock like Sound, Rigetti in the warrants, and then Rigetti, and then QUBT. We got QBTS. It's down for the day, and OKLO. All right. So look at the day's gains. 4%. Let's not even talk about Uber. Let's start with Sound. 17% today. Rigetti, 12%. Rigetti, the warrants is 12%, and the stock is 6%. QUBT is up. Look at that. And OKLO is up 2%, though QBTS is down. But look to the right. And guys, this is since Liberation Day. Let's start with Sound. 22%. Rigetti warrants, 50%. All right. Rigetti, 33%. QUBT, 22%. Go down. OKLO, still up 33%. And QBTS, the one that I'm down 1.85% today, overall, I'm up 73%. Okay, so now these are not all long-term holds. Some of these are not going to be good. So you got to know the difference between swing trading and day trading. But I believe two of these will take off. And even if the others go to zero, this portfolio will be up because these are in quantum computing. So we here, especially those at Money Moves, we set our stop losses when they trigger, and then when they get beat all the way down, that's when we come back in. So for the person that says, oh, these are trash, tell that to my portfolio. Tell my followers that got it. There was somebody in Money Moves. I'll snapshot her post. She's up 100% on the warrants. Okay, so tell that to her. She's laughing at you. Okay, and so it's not time to be negative. Okay, it's time to get our money. All right. So let's look at what else is going on. We got Trump. All right. Executive order could reshape how Americans pay for drugs. Why it isn't bad for pharma stocks. Now, these pharmaceutical stocks absolutely tanked this morning in the pre-markets based on this announcement, right? And so what he's doing is, you could see here, the Trump administration Monday's executive order could restrict how Americans buy prescription drugs, pushing them away from insurers and pharmacy benefit managers and towards cash pay options. Okay, so I want you guys to read this whole deal. This is Barings. And what did it do? It spooked the pharmaceutical market this morning. The pharmaceutical stock were selling off, but guess what they're doing now after they came out? This is what they're doing right now. Pfizer up. Look at this. Lilly up. Merck up. Look at that. 3.5%, 3.5%, 6.25%. So now these stock are actually mooning based on how the deal was structured. Okay, we do not get in our feelings and not look at the data at hand. All right, and so this is why this is not tic-tac-toe. All right, this is not checkers, it's chess, and you have to make a move. Now, let me go back and show you guys something I want you to see. Okay, and I did this for you guys, right? Let's see here. Before that, let's just talk about this. I just snapshot this, good people. So now it's just the Fed's resilient, slower growth, mark it down. So now they're talking about no cut for the Fed. The Fed is probably not going to cut until after September. Remember, it was June. Okay, and now they're talking about the Fed may not even cut until September. That's what I was, until after September. That's what I was trying to get for you guys. Okay, so let me get this back up. You know, hey, I keep it real. I'm trying to just get this stuff on my phone to where I can just snap it and you guys could see it. All right, let's go back to this, because anything I say is not a suggestion for you to buy, hold, or sell, but I always point to where the money is. So let's go back to this. And here we go. Sorry about that. All right, so we could see that I'm showing you where these low cap stock at, these garbage stock that is making us good money. Remember, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Okay, so I'll take this garbage. All right, so this garbage stock, to which I have a trailing stop loss on. So I'm going to be in profit, and all of this money is the house's money. All right. All right. We'll talk about that. All right. So look, Uber is, I have this in this portfolio, and guys, I'm telling you, this is in a Roth IRA. I did a backdoor Roth IRA. I want you to YouTube it. For those of you that make too much to have a Roth IRA, I did a backdoor Roth IRA. So all of this money is going to be tax free. Okay, so now I also made this for you guys. Remember? And I said, I'm just going to put a bunch of different stock in different, areas, and just put together a decent portfolio. Now, what I want you to do is take Uber, which I'm up 18% since Liberation Day, and then I want you to put it in this. This is just a hodgepodge of stock that I think is a great portfolio. I make my own ETFs, and so far they have been outperforming. I've been outperforming Tom Lee. But I believe long run he's gonna kill me. He's way smarter than I am. But sometimes, guys, make your own ETFs. Okay, so here we go. This is where I am right now. All right, as of today, since liberation. Right, I don't have a lot of money in some of them, though I wish I had in some of them. And we're gonna add Uber to this. Okay, so Tesla since Liberation Day to the right column up 32%. Look at that. Palantir up 36%. Microsoft 18%. And Affirm, let's go down to Affirm. Affirm, look at today, up 14% today. Even with the Fed less likely to lower interest rates, okay? When the Fed start lowering interest rates, a stock like Affirm will take off even more. But it is up 14% today, so I'm up 23%. And this is just something, I'm not telling you to buy these, but these are the type of stock you can look for to actually benefit. So at the end of the day, good people, all I'm going to say to you guys is get your emotions out of the way. Like the song said, I may get a strike for it. Nobody said it would be easy, okay? Nobody said it's going to be easy. It's a journey. And if you are in your politics, left or right, someone that really don't like this president just said, this is not a deal, da 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 da. So I asked him, did you make any money? Did you make any money? And if the answer is no, then who's the fool, right? Because I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm going to end with this. And I know I've never said this before. YouTube's going to pay me the same whether you learn something from me or not. As a matter of fact, if you have learned and earned from anything I've said since 2020, I want you to say earn and learn. Just put earn and learn in there, because that's why I'm here, because I'm going to profit whether you like it or not, all right? Because they pay me the same. But here's what I hope you appreciate about me, that I actually care. Some of these pages, they just don't care. They're just going to talk about what's hot. And I was telling you guys while we were at the bottom, which I believe we're going to get another opportunity. I believe we're going to have another opportunity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on when I think we're at another opportunity. You guys know I love looking at the 200-day moving average because it tells me when to buy and when to go in heavy. Like I've been explaining to you guys, and I will continue to. That's the time to man up and say, here's where I'm buying, and not just talk about, ooh, look at what I got. But I've been literally shouting it from the rooftops while we were going down. Like, here's, guys, this is what's going on good. This is what's going on bad, but here's where I'm buying. And somebody said, hey, man, did you listen to me, Kev? He said, sell everything. I'm like, no, I ain't listening to nobody. And the other one saying, it's to the moon, off to the races. I'm not listening to that. Trade the market that you're in. Trade the market that you're in. That's all I'm saying. And I don't know what tomorrow brings. The market could just really cool off tomorrow. I don't know what tomorrow brings. I'm going to make those decisions based on what I see now. I don't believe that we're just going to have a whole week of days like today, right? I do believe in the future that there will be another opportunity for you to buy. The question is, will you? Will you buy? All right? So if you've learned anything, let me know. All right, good people. Money Moves is where we are doing options for dummies. Like I said, I've been working hard even while I was traveling, just getting back from New York. And still, we are going to be in this market by the end of this month. I am determined, okay? And we will be doing options. And if you don't know anything about options, you join that. But if you are in crypto, then you want to download Money Moves. I'm going to show you guys this, right? Look at this. These are daily buys. These are daily buys. Daily. These are some of my daily buys in crypto. Same thing in crypto. When it was down at 74, I said, I'm buying. And I understand it's an emotional challenge and journey. But at the end of this, love me or like me, I want you to prosper from something I said. That's what brings me joy. When I travel and I see people and they say, hey, you said this, I did this, and I made money. That's why I'm here, good people. I love you guys. For real, though. I keep telling you. Some of y'all don't believe it. Love tells you the truth, okay? All right. I'm going to leave it right there. Make sure you check out the links below. Money moves, options for dummies. I show you guys my portfolios. If you want to learn about crypto and any of that, and just want to learn about the overall stock market, listen, that is Stock Up You, all right? And we'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to make another full video for crypto, where I am and what I've been doing. It hasn't changed, just like stocks. It hasn't changed. I've been telling you guys what I'm dollar cost averaging in. I've been telling you guys I'm mostly Bitcoin. It hasn't changed. I've been dollar cost averaging daily, and I've been prospering. And some of you, a lot of you been prospering. People in Money Moves have been prospering. So come join us, all right? We'll see you later. Live, love, laugh, and learn.